What's up, everybody? This is Curtll, and welcome to my monthly song recommendations. This is the second installment, and the first time I'm actually using my face cam for this video. Now, I'm thinking of kind of speed running through this video and such like that to get it out because I'm already late with it. So, I just think that we should go straight into the albums of the month, the albums that released in the month of August. Our first album of the month that we have is the Sad Robot EP by the artist Crank That. It came with 5 tracks on it. All of them are good. And my favorites of the album is Higher and What It Feels Like with KC. Our next album that we have is Feed Me's self-titled album Feed Me, and it has 7 tracks on it. And my favorite tracks of said album are Reckless and Big Kitten. I didn't particularly like it too much, but I thought it was pretty alright album. Our next album that released this month was Trip at Night by Trippie Redd, and my favorites were Rich Motherfucker with featuring Polo G and Lil Durk, Supernatural, Betrayed featuring Drake, Demon Time with Ski Mask and Slump God, Matt Hardy featuring Juice World, and MP5 featuring Sofago. Next album that we have is the Empire EP by Pixel Terror. Um, I'll be honest, I did not listen to this yet, but I was sure to be listening to it probably in the days come. I don't really know, but from what I've heard of it, it's pretty alright. It's like, it's the same old Pixel Terror, but just with, you know, new music. I don't know. It's all EDM. It kind of sounds the same. But our next EP is that released this month was the Meanwhile EP by Gorillaz. I did not listen to it, so we're going to move on. And our last album of the month, which is probably the biggest one that dropped probably like a few days before September, is Donda by Kanye West. And this, it's great. It's probably album of the year for me at this point. My favorites off the album, and this will be long, is Jail, Off the Grid, Hurricane, Praise God, Jonah, Okay Okay, Juna, I think that's how you say it, Remote Control, Moon, Keep My Spirit Alive, Jesus Lord, New Again, Pure Soul, Okay Okay 2, and Juna Part 2. There are Part 2s in the album, there's 3 of them, and I honestly felt like they were a little unnecessary because they were just the same song, but had a different artist featured on it. But either way, I thought it was still good and probably album of the year. So, as we move on, we have the singles that released in the month of August that were either a highlight for me or not even a highlight for me, but they released in August, and I've heard all of them, and yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, no more wasting time. Our first track that we have is Eternal with Smle and Athena. Very amazing track. This is Athena's first song, at least on Spotify, and I believe she's an esports player, and her vocals were pretty good on the song. I say that you give it a listen. It was pretty good. Our next track is Your Picture Never Hurt by KALAMARI. KALAMARI is a really smaller artist, but I really recommend you check him out. He has really good bangers, and this one, of course, was also a banger. Track of the month is Enter Rem by Oblivion. Oblivion is an artist I literally just heard last month, but their tracks that she made, they were both good. Both of them I heard and I really enjoyed them, and I can't wait to see what she has for EP, which I think she did make one, but I am yet to hear it. It will probably be on next month's video when I upload that. Our next track is Exist Anna? How do you say this? I don't know. I'm not looking it up, but it's by Fowler, and honestly, I have not been feeling Fowler's tracks for like probably a year and a half. But this, oh man, he did something with this one, and it is great, and I recommend you check it out. Our next track is Just For Me by Pantheress. She makes good music, and this one is it's good. I recommend you listen to it. It's not as great as her other songs in her discography, but either way, she makes good songs, and I have yet to hear a terrible one. So go check that out. Next song is Family Ties by Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar. I did not expect Kendrick Lamar. The only reason I probably have this on here is because Kendrick Lamar is on it, and I haven't heard Kendrick Lamar. I'm pretty sure we all haven't heard Kendrick Lamar making new music since 2017. So, of course that's going to be on here. That's no question at all. And I'm glad that he's on here because, you know, Kendrick Lamar and Baby Keem, they go well together. And our last track of the month is Poisons by Wales. Wales, he joined the Monster Cat label, I believe, back in May and dropped a song called Souvenir. And it is one of the best songs I've heard this year. Definitely top 10 of the year. And Poison, it's kind of like it's a bit of a step back from the last track, but at the same time, it is also great because Wales know how to produce music, and yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Now we will get to the songs that didn't release in the month of August, but I still enjoyed either way. The songs, albums, whatever. Okay, so unfortunately, the rest of this portion of favorites of the month got corrupted by the audio. Hooray! But I still have the list, so I'm going to go over them very quickly just to get this video out. So the first song that we have is Chris by C418. The second, we have Touchable by Remble. Third, we have Our Last Hug, in parentheses, Legend Story Part 2 by Hawk's Finest. Fourth, we have Breathe by Kirby. Fifth, we have Pressure Makes Diamonds by J Pro. Sixth, we have Cypress Grove by Glaive. Next, we have Trigger by Kuro. Then Adventures by Julian Calor. Then after that, the Pathfinder EP by No Taker. Then next is Electrodynamics by DJ Nate. And lastly, we have the Beastars OST 1 and 2. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the albums. Those are my August recommendations. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it took so long to get out, but believe me, the next one will not take this long to get out. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.